So, what's more important for a leader? The leader's intent or the leader's impact? And why the heck does it matter? Hi, my name is Ravi Verma. I'm the founder at orgwhisperers.com. And I want to tell you how my 1 year old puppy, who I just adopted, helped me understand the difference and the importance between these two aspects. First, let me give you a real world example. I work as a leadership and systems coach in tech companies. And most of the times, when a CEO or some C level person hires me to be their coach, their trainer, consultant, I have conversations with their team members. The buyer is usually a male of a certain age, usually very wealthy, has power and privilege. The team members are usually different. They are in different stages of their life with varying degrees of financial independence, and most of them are terrified of losing their job. And when I tell the buyer, the C level person, hey, your team is dying to share things with you which can actually help you get more money, get more power, get more of whatever you want, and less of what you don't want. But they're terrified of you. They are terrified that you're going to do bad things to them. They may lose their job. This is a tough job market. What's the immediate response? That's BS. My team is not scared of me. Why would they be scared of me? I've never done anything to hurt them. This is what makes me start wondering what is more important, the intent of the leader or the impact of the leader? Here's my 1 year old puppy Hachi comes in. A few months ago, we were blessed and we were rescued by this 1 year old puppy. Such a gorgeous child of the universe. And unfortunately, Hachi has had some bad things done to him before he ever crossed paths with us. And he's traumatized. When he came to our family, all I wanted to do was to hug him, to make him feel loved, and to care for him. But the moment he saw me, he would start cowering in fear. At that point, I had two choices. I could say, my intent is pure, I don't want to hurt this child, and therefore, Haji, I will force you to stop being scared of me until you allow me to pet you. Or I could look at the impact that I was having. Even though my intent was not to hurt the child, the impact was he was terrified of me. And in that moment, I recognized this distinction between intent and impact. And I honored the impact. And I chose to be a trauma informed dog parent, to realize he's had some past trauma which had nothing to do with me, and to give him choice that if and when I earn his trust and he feels safe, then he will come to me. But until then, it was my duty to care for him in the way that he wanted to be cared for. This distinction is lost for most people who have power and privilege and are in a management role in a tech company. Just because you don't have the intent or you feel that you don't have the intent to hurt your team, it doesn't mean that your team is not terrified of being hurt by you. This could be because of bad things that have happened to them at the hands of previous management. It could be a byproduct of what's happening in the world outside of your company. It could be because you are actually hurting them and you are unaware of it. And it's a vicious cycle because when you have so much power and privilege and you're hurting the people who you think you're not hurting, who's going to come and tell you? If you are willing to be curious about this, and if you're a person with power and privilege, especially in a tech firm, and you want to navigate this distinction between intent and impact, contact me. Until our next conversation, thank you and bye bye.